Hello, my name is Veronica Anderson with Wreath by Veronica, and today I will be demonstrating how to make a deco mesh wreath. It would be for the summertime. So as you come on, please let me know your name and where you're visiting from, and if you could, please share this video. And if those that don't know me, my name is Veronica Anderson with Wreath by Veronica, and I'm in Houston, Texas. So I'm gonna do a deco mesh wreath on here for you, and now we're gonna go over the materials that we would need. And before I get started, I'm going to get things situated and wait for people to come on. And I want to thank you in advance for watching me. Okay, first of all, we're going to go over the materials that we would need to make this wreath. We would need a wreath, and this wreath here has tinsel ties already, so they would call this a work wreath. Now, you do not have to get this one with the tinsel ties on it. You can purchase this one, just a wide wreath by itself, and you can put the chenille stems on there, and that way you can make your own. You could just put it on there and tie it just like this, and it would be on there for you. Okay, so you don't just have to just purchase these. Now I'm going to go over the other materials we would need. You would need mesh. This is a 27-inch deco poly mesh, which I purchased from Craft Outlet. Most of my materials come from Craft Outlet. So I'm going to go over the ribbons. You would also need some ribbons. And these are the ribbons that I have chosen for this wreath for today. Look how beautiful they are. I'm going to put these two together. This is black and yellow with white polka dots, and they also have the green on them. Isn't it beautiful? I also chose this, the pink with the black and white. This is beautiful as well. And I'm going to show you why I chose those ribbons, because we will be using this sign, and I think this sign is very beautiful. It says Farmers Market Fresh Lemonade. I love it. You know, in the summertime, that's what we have. We have lemonade or pink lemonade, and that's why I chose the pink. I thought about that, but I want to also bring to your attention why I choose the ribbon that I choose. It's all about the sign. Whatever you decide to put in your wreath, you go with the colors that's in here. And as you can see in our lemonade sign, we have black. We also have brown in here. And we have the yellow and the green and the black. So as I was going through my ribbon, I thought about this. Doesn't that look great? And then I say, well, let's put the green with it, with those two. And to bring out the sign itself, since I'm using yellow mesh, the pink will look good with that. And then highlight it with some black to bring out the wreath, as always with the yellow. Okay. Now, along with all that, you also would need some scissors. This is a rotary cutter, which we use to cut the mesh. So and it's a safety guard on it. So please, when you use this, please close it back, because I didn't one time and I cut myself and it cuts real. It's very sharp. And you would need a wire cutter. And I'm going to tell you why you need a wire cutter. Because in your sign, you see they have holes in it. And I'm going to use these holes, these opening right here. I have one here and one here. And I'm going to attach it to the wreath. And either I'm going to use, I haven't decided if I'm going to use the wire or the chenille stem or these here, right here. So I haven't decided. But since this wreath is a little bit bigger, it doesn't fit all the way. So what I had to do is put 2 little holes in here, and that way it'll help it to go through. So if I put the holes there, and this is why I use, also you need one of these. This is a hole puncher. It cuts metal. It's really, we really use these for like when people are making earrings and things like that, and you want to cut in metal. So also I chose these flowers. I'm gonna put flowers in there as well. These aren't they pretty? I purchased this from Hobby Lobby, and I mostly purchase my flowers in a bundle because it's cheaper and you get more on there. So if you do a wreath and you want to incorporate flowers, purchase them in a bundle, and that way you get more flowers. As they say, more bang for your buck. So, and I'm gonna also put in some white. I think I am, because you know, with all those different colors, I'm gonna need some white to bring it out. Also some greenery. Some little ivy greenery I'm gonna put in to bring out the wreath as well. And right here. So as you come on, please say hello to me. Give me some likes, some hearts to let me know that you're here. I just want to thank you for taking out the time today on your busy Saturday to watch me, Wreath by Veronica. So, and also, guess what, guys? I purchased some lemons. So, I'm thinking I'm going to put the lemons inside the wreath as well. But as we go along, I purchased these also at Hobby Lobby. And you know we need lemon with our lemonade. So that will work well. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get started. And I also going to put in some 10-inch deco mesh as well. This is burlap. So I cut, it's 10-inch mesh, and I cut it in 12. So I'm going to use the ruffle technique with this as well. So you guys can see how I do that. And we're going to get started with the wreath. Put all this up. Just 1 second, guys. So how you guys doing today? I hope your Saturday was well. Mine was. We had a little storm in Houston early this morning, late last night. But all is well. And we woke up to some cold. 55 degrees again. How about that? So what I usually do with my mesh, guys, this is 10-inch deco mesh, which I have purchased from Craft Outlet. So I typically, with this mesh here, I grab it just like this and just squinch it all the way into the middle. And I'm going to do 10 inches and all the way around on the top of the mesh and on the bottom of the mesh. And it doesn't matter which side, you start at the top or the bottom. It's your preference how you want to do it. I typically start at the top, and sometimes I go ahead on and start at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just drop this down, and this is about, and also this is a self-healing mat. You need one of these because you do not want to cut no mesh or ribbon or anything on your table. You need something to protect it. So this is a self-healing mat, and what that means is when you make cuts on it, it just it heals itself. It doesn't leave all that mark. The marks that you see here for me is from glue, and I'm gonna buy me another one because I really need a big one. This is one that I had purchased when I first started. So this is about 5 inches, guys. So what you typically do, is I bring all this down, and I'm going to turn it this way so you guys can see. You lay it in, you open up your tinsel ties, you lay it in just like this, and you go 1 and 2. Because you're not going to close it up all, you're going to close it up all the way, but you're not going to do just all the way forwards. Just do it 2 times because you're going to open it up again to put the other mesh in. So what I do here, trying to get it where you guys can see. I have a 10 here, right here, and I go all the way down to 10, and I open my tinsel up right here, and I make sure this is in like that, and bring it down, because you want to make sure it's even all the way around. And I do typically by 2. And I bring it down again. Which I can start here on the 20 and just go down to the 10. And that'll be 10 inches. That way you guys can see how it's done. Open up, bring it down, and do it about 2 twists. And what I typically do is just open it up like this. And this mesh here does not have metallic in it, and the reason being because I'm going to have so many other things in it that's going to just highlights it out. So I go down to my 20, bring it down to 10, which is my 10 mark is here, and bring it up. And tie it twice. You can either open your mesh up now, or you can wait until you're done. Until you finish with going all the way around. Ribbon is trying to get in. It's not your time yet. $20. 10. And you try about 2 times. And I just typically just go and fluff it out a little bit while I'm doing it. And what you do is just gather it up like this. And make sure your mesh is mesh is all the way tucked in under. And that way you don't have to worry about doing too many of the straightening out and all that. Let me move these. Just gonna adjust my table a little bit, guys. Moving stuff around. So I'm coming to the 20 mark. Again, we measuring 10 inches. Coming to the 20 mark, go all the way down to 10. Bring it up. We're going to open it up. And we're going to just do 2 twists. That's all for right now. Go down to 20 and bring it to the 10-inch mark. It's right there. Grab it up. And this is an 18-inch Wreath frame. So typically when you finish with this one, with adding everything on it, it measured out to about 22 or 24 inches after you add all the fun stuff on it. Again, we're going to go down to the 20 right here and go to 10, which is there. Bring it back up. Just open it up a little bit. So if you can, you share this video so your other friends and family can see me make a wreath, because you never know, they might be interested in making their own one day. So we go to the 20 mark here, 10. So we right here where we started at, guys. So what we're going to do, we're just going to open up the first one that we started with and lay this one right into it. And close it back up, do 2 twists, and then open it up. Open your mesh up like that. And just fluff it on out. Okay, now we're getting ready to go down to the next one. And what I typically do here, I don't make a poof here. I just grab it real tight. I want you to see right here, and just bring it all the way down. Bring it down real tight. And I just tie it in 2 times there. And this is how it would look. You see right here? Just bring it all the way down like that. Don't try to make a poof or anything with that. Just grab it, bring it down. Remember when we came to our last one, to this one, we opened that first one up and just lay it down in there and close it. And then went down real tight right here and just close it up. So we're going to do it again like we've been doing. We're going to go down to 20 here. Go to our 10 mark. And make our poof. Let me redo this one. Remember, sometimes it'll start straying away from you. Want to do what it want to do, but you's in control. Always remember. And mesh is very forgiving. You can it'll do whatever you want it to do. It's very forgiving. So I'm gonna make this a little bit wider. Close it too. And then just open it up some more. There. Hello, Jan. Thank you. Hi, Carla. How are you? Thank you guys for watching. Again, We're going to go to 20 and bring it to our 10 mark, which is there, and open it up. Do 2 twists and just open it up. Go 20. Go to 10, just like we've been doing. And we're gonna just move this under here, tuck it in, because we want the ends to be in. That way it won't show all the ends of it, and we don't want that. And like with this one here, all you're gonna do is just tuck it in there. The one that we started with, just tuck it in. That's all I do. And then when I'm finished with it, I cut it some more and tie it down with a chenille stem. Ten. You're gonna open and just close it. Do 2 twists. You don't need to do a lot. Just do 2. If you want to do 3, you can, to make sure it's in there, that it won't go nowhere, because we're gonna open it up again a couple of times. To the 10. And just fluff it on out. I know you guys probably saying she's really measuring, but you have to, because you don't want your wreath to be all lopsided and uneven. And I mean, some of it might be uneven because you can work with it and do some things to it to even it out. Carla, you see I have my shirt on, don't you? I am representing Deuce and Dab. Guys, this shirt is from my cousin. She has a business. She Deuce and Dab. She made this for me. It has her logo and their logo there. And then she put my logo over here. It's beautiful. I have a purple one. I have a black one. And this one. I love it. So if you guys want a shirt, she do other things as well. So go on her website. She's very talented. She's an artist. She's very, very talented. She also has some of her art in the gallery. So Carl, if you're still on, please put your website on there for me. Put it on there. And so they can go and visit your website. That way they can get an opportunity to see all what you do. She designed our logo, guys, for our family reunion last year. And it was beautiful. She did a nice job. So she is a designer. So if you need something like that, check her out. I'm telling you, she's awesome. I'm going to remeasure that one. I didn't like the way that one came out. It's her sister, and her brother. It's all three of them, and that's beautiful. It's Carla, Jonathan, and Hope. They all in it together. It's a family thing, and that's wonderful. They all work together. They all have skills. $20 and $10. And we're going to do 2 twists and make sure that's under. And we are almost to the end, guys. We got 20 here and a 10. Make sure this goes under. And we at that end mark. So what we're going to do, remember, we're just going to open it up and lay it in there. And do a couple of twists. Since it's thicker, I'm going to do like 3 of it. So right now I'm just going to bring the ties up, fluff them out, and so now I'm going to cut it give it about 4 or 5 inches. And what I'm going to do is, and I use these scissors to cut. I do not use my good scissors that I cut my ribbons with, because you don't want to ruin them. You know, because this is why I was telling you to get a rotary cutter to cut your mesh. Because this stuff here is tough, and you don't want to mess up your scissors with that. And what I'm going to do right now, just tuck it in here. So this is it. Let me move this. This is one that I made on the my YouTube live. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's uploaded. If you are a subscriber, if you take a look at it, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And it's the same as it's Wreath by Veronica on YouTube. So, and it's pretty leveled out. I like it. So now, I know you're probably looking like, it's nothing to it. It is. Now we're going to add the 10-inch mesh. And what we do is we just let it fall like this. Let me show you. Let it fall just like this. And then we just grab it up in the middle. Just like this. And it looks like a little bow tie. See that? And again, you can start at the top, middle, top or the bottom, whatever's your preference. And you just lay it in and do a couple of turns and fluff it on out. And I chose this color mesh because remember, we have the brown in there, and I figure we'll add the burlap mesh to bring out the brown into the sign. So we're going to scrunch it up in the middle. And remember, this is 10-inch mesh, and it is cut in 12 inches. It up. Just lay it in there. Now, if you want to do another color, like probably want to do a green with the brown or a hot pink, you could. It would not hurt one bit. I figure with this, with the sign and all the other materials and stuff I'm going to add, like the flowers and the greenery, is really going to fill it up. Just like a bow tie. You know, before I came on, you know, I always do. I say the prayer, I say, Lord, please let everything come out right. I say, because please don't let me stutter. You know I know how to talk, but sometimes you get tongue-tied. Even though there's no one in front of me, but I know you guys are looking, and I just want to do it very nice for you guys. So you guys can see that how all this come about when I make meshes, when I work with mesh and make wreaths. It's here, and open, lay it in there, and we're just going to tie this twice because we're going to put some ribbon in, and we don't want it, because we're going to open it back up again to put the ribbon. And we're going to open up, just lay it down. Turn it a couple of times and fill it out just like that. See how it's turning out? It's looking great. Now, if you didn't want to do this 10-inch burlap, you didn't have to. You could have went around again with your mesh if you wanted to. It's all up to you, because this is your creation, and whatever you make is beautiful because you made it. Always remember that. No wreath is ugly. I have never seen an ugly wreath. They are all beautiful. Because anything you make is yours and it's beautiful. And when you're doing wreaths, you want to always, you know, after you do your mesh and add all your stuff, you want to add your largest piece first. So my mesh is, because I have to do my base. That's the main thing. This is called the base, the startup. And we just twist this 2 times as well. So that's it. That's done for the top. Now we're going to move down to the bottom. Again, we just let it fall. And we bring it out. And we just crunch it up in the middle. And you have a bow tie. And for those that's just joining, my name is Veronica Anderson with Wreath by Veronica. And I make wreaths, and I also do vinyl and embroidery designs. So I am based in Houston, Texas. I am on Facebook, as you know now, because that's where you're watching me. I have an Instagram account and a Pinterest account, and now I have a YouTube channel. So if you could follow me on the social media, please, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're liking this, subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more. So what you do, you just open it up and just lay the 10-inch mesh down. And we are making a beautiful lemonade summertime wreath. So you bring it down at the bottom, bring it back up, and you have a bow tie. And if you looking, you see how the wreath is really filling up? It's gonna fill up. To our bow tie, and we're just gonna lay it down. Let me just flip it up. Keep going. Got some more here. Remember, this is 10-inch and it's cut in 12 inches. Just 1 second, I'm gonna move this steel pick machine off the table because it keeps rattling. Okay. That way it won't be rattling into the video. You're gonna do two. It's not looking, trust me, it's gonna look right. Just hold on, be patient. You know, when you are a crafter, you have to be patient. Call it as just like you being an artiste. You have to be patient with it. You need to turn this like this. What would it be? I knew it looked kind of funny. That way, yeah. Because you want to put it, that 10-inch just like this, so it all will be going up like that. It's always be hiding from me. because I know I counted it over and over to make sure I had enough of these. And you just grab it in the middle and open it up and close it a couple of times, because you're not going to do a complete closure on it because you're going to add your ribbon. So in this here, you can just